Hello everyone and welcome to Fri-Yay Chit with Priya, Paul and Aarti.
Hello.
I hope you guys are having fun and I hope you guys are enjoying listening to us because we both are really having fun recording these sessions for you all. And it's so nice to receive your love, your likes, your shares, your comments on the videos, on our personal messages, your calls, all feel so dear and special to both of us. Thank you to all the listeners. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. So talking about this day three, not day three rather, session three of Fri-Yay Chit Chats. Um, I would like to tell you what we are going to talk about. Like last two sessions, we in general spoke about why we chose this and what are some of the manifestations that happen. But in this particular talk show, rather, we would be talking of what happened when things did not work for us, what did and how did we overcome that situation, what were our thoughts during those phases, and what we did to overcome it. Okay, so Priya, would you like to start by sharing some of the examples from your journey?
Yes. Thank you, Aarti. Yes, guys, we would like to talk about that. What happened when certain things did not manifested well, did not manifested at all in our life. So when I started my journey, everything was very nice and like anything which I don't ask also started coming to me. Like I told about last time, it can be a traffic signal which was clear. It can be discounts. It can be money. So these are the certain things we don't ask, but it started happening, right? But there are bigger ask. There are bigger manifestation which we look for, and it does not manifest the way we want, or some there are certain things which does not manifest at all. And I went to a phase that thinking that, is this it? Like, is this all about like getting some kind of positivity, some kind of feeling nice, and then what about the rest? So that question had been there into my mind. And the good thing about me is, it's not that I just thought that, oh, is this it, and I gave up. That's something which uh, I would say that I did a very good job for that. I started doing like a research that why those things did not manifest it. And I came out to a place where it did not manifest it because you are not asking big enough. Okay. So when somebody asks, what would you like to manifest? We generally, our mind immediately goes around us and we start thinking of what are the problems that we have into our life, and we want to change it. We want to fix it. That's the manifestation we talk about. We do not think about manifesting something which is way bigger. Like example, right now, if I need say I need a salary of say 50,000, right? And I'm getting 30,000. So what I will do is I will ask for manifestation of 50,000. But what if I can ask for like 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, you know, because you're manifesting, so you can ask anything, right? So that's what I found out that. And it universe is so beautiful that even if you are not asking big enough, universe is not giving up on you. Universe is holding you and actually giving you signals. Listen, you can ask more. Ask. Don't give up. Ask. And that's how it should be. Like universe is always with us. Universe is always working with us. It's just that we don't understand that. One example, the first realization for me was with my anger issue. So I used to get paranoid, like I used to get really, really angry for any small, big things. And after I started this energy healing, I saw a calmness in me. And I go to my mom and I tell her that, Mom, I will never get angry because, right now I know how to become calm. And universe showed me that that's not true. After a month, I talked to mom, and that day I was angry like same I was few months back. And my mom showed me that you just said that you cannot get angry. See, you are getting angry. And I was just shut. And I went back and I started realizing, oh my God, I thought I don't get angry. Why am I getting angry? When I started doing a research, what I realized is that that anger was a necessity of that situation. Now think of a child and a mother. The child is throwing all sorts of tantrums, and mother is, fulfilling what the child needs. But there are certain places where mother shows that anger to tell the child that you are not supposed to do this, and that is it. So, what is that anger? Is this really an anger? That's not an anger. That's an action which was required during that situation. And mother is really not angry. Mother just showed that action to convey this child that you should stop right now. And that's the lesson I learned. Like our emotions, all emotions as are important, equally important. So we cannot discard anything. Only thing is that are we in control on our emotion? That are we making a choice in what emotion we should do, in what situation is what matters to us. So Aarti, yeah,
Yeah, so let me stop you here before you ask me a question. So
yes,
there's a movie, Inside Out, which talks about the importance of each and every emotion in our lives. So if you haven't watched it, please do watch it. It's a beautiful movie. Also, like in general, what we have experienced, like growing up now, also that emotions like sadness, anger, fear, those are the things that people do not value. Like people do not appreciate if someone have. By vis-a-vis, like if a person is happy, they generally feel good about it. However, I read I heard this in one of the movies. I may be Inside Out, that in order to be 100% happy, you need, so in order to be happy in a complete way, you should learn to be happy 100%. Similarly, if you are experiencing any other emotion, let's say sadness or anger, you need to experience that emotion 100%. Unless and until we are not able to experience one of our emotions like 100%, we should not expect from ourselves that we'll be able to experience the 100% happiness. Like वो हवा में आधी चीजें रही. So it's very simple. Like anger is a choice, it's a judgment. It's okay if you get angry, it's okay if you get sad. 100%. Be in that emotion 100% so that you can learn to experience the other emotions also 100%.
exactly. So,
Yes.
Aarti, with this, would you like to share some of your lessons that when things did not manifested in your life?
So, yes, so I think things manifested, Priya, for me. The only thing was like during that phase, I was judging it.
Yeah.
So yes, obviously. So when I was asking for a job and was not in job for a year, I did try different therapies, different modalities, and in every class that was my only ask: what should I do? What should I say? What should you do to me so that I get a job? And I was so scared to clear an interview, and I was equally like I did not want anyone's help. Like I really wanted to get this job on my own, and even if people were willing to help and come and help, I was like, if that person helped me, they will take the credit, and that would mean that I am not capable enough to get me a job on my own.
Yeah.
So and after like I cleared lot of things in me, and then during that phase also, like it was a point where I gave up everything thinking that these things don't work. It's all a bullshit, it's all a crap, because everything led to me not in a job. I did affirmations, I did soul temple, I did Reiki healing, I did access, did took lot of tarot sessions, everything I did, which helped, but not enough to get me a job. Later on, I realized that I think the only intention with which I was doing a class was actually maybe not to get the job, but also to try. Let me try if this thing works. Let me try if that thing works. So at the end, because my intention was not, was more of a judgment and skeptical one, I was not manifesting a job. So after, like, I was so frustrated that I stopped doing all these things. And then I was like, I will not say, I kept on applying, but did not do energy work. But it's also important for me to tell you all that it's because of these work that I got a job finally. Like, once I was decided that, okay, I have had enough of this. Let me give it one more try. And if it happens, then otherwise we'll see. So during that 1 week, I think morning to evening, I was just doing energy work, and I think within a week I got a job. Things don't manifest. It's only, there are certain learnings, there are certain experience that we as an individual have to go to learn and to get a result that we truly want and expect.
Exactly. So, one thing like I think all of us experience is, say we go through a situation which is not good, and we keep on blaming the situation, we keep on blaming the life and universe and everything. But after a couple of years, when we are in a better space, we just realize that, oh, thank God that specific issue happened. That's why I'm here right now. So when you can, I'm sure everybody has experienced multiple times. So when you know that you will realize after a few years, how about trusting that? How about trusting from the time you have a problem that things will be better? And trust me, when you have that just a trust that things will be better, in spite of having a change in a years, like many years, there is a high chance things will manifest in some months, because you are already looking for a change. You already are trusting the universe. When you trust the universe, you go through the way universe guides you. You are not uh, against the universe. So have that trust and be that whenever there are issues which comes into your life.
And I think, so when you talk about change, so a change can happen in 15 minutes as well,
Yes.
right? And both of us have experienced it. It's also how much are you willing to receiving and how much are you open to change.
Yes.
So if Priya is offering me something and if my hands are closed, I will not be able to receive anything. Similarly with the universe, if universe is trying to give us something and we are not in a space to receive it, we will not get it. And then we have a chance to blame the universe that it did not offer me. But however, you should also understand that were you in a space to receive as well? So it works both ways. Yes, one is like you need to work on it at some times, but at the same time, you have to be open to receive whatever the universe is offering you or willing to give you.
Yes. So talking about that, I would like to give the example of my job. Like I told in the last chat that where I manifested a job in a day. So when I was asked to leave, one is I somehow trusted the universe, and that's why I was very calm and I did not do any drama, trauma. I just asked my boss. And when I was hired, what I found out is he said that after talking to me, after chatting with me that I'm searching for a job, he goes to a meeting and the CEO of the company finds out that they need a position which is exactly as my profile. and then my boss says I have a candidate, and next day I go give the interview. So they also did not had to go a hassle of searching for lots of candidates. I also did not had to go. I just went and I was there, right? So how universe worked with me. I did not go with how the market was. The market was really bad. There are many people who searches job like me, right? I did not even go through searching the job process. I was just there. And that job was one of the most contributive job in my life ever. Like it was such a good exposure for me. And I am so thankful to to the universe for that. Right? So things can change. Like you can claim, don't go by what is happening around the world. When you are asking, concentrate on you. You are asking, you work with the universe, your things will be manifested out there.
True. And also, as like in my all of my classes, I generally make it a point to tell to everyone that it's always like healing is like peeling an onion. So if you have gone to a healing session for an issue to be addressed, let's say A will be addressed, but beyond, like to get to A, there might be many more layers
Yeah.
to open it to, which will help you to get to the core. So during that process, when you are getting to the core, don't lose patience. Similarly, for if you are manifesting something, be it a relationship, be it job, be more money, or whatever it is, it's not that there are multiple. I think there are multiple reasons of that issue not showing up or not manifesting. So you need to address one by one, right? So that's what our learning has been like, and also we follow one of the access mantra, which is never give up, never give in, and never quit. So guys, if in this journey, please follow that. We both have been in the space where we were like, okay, we'll not do this, it doesn't work for us. If people who are like experiencing such issues after being into this deep level of healing modalities, if it can happen to them, it definitely can happen to us. All these things would come, but do not judge. Keep faith on your journey and on your energy work. And on that note, Priya, would you like to say something more?
Uh, to wind up, only one thing I want to say is, just trust the universe. You have just see that so far, like 20, 30 years, we have certain things which did not work with us because there are certain patterns, certain habits which we have inhabited in us. To undo it, it might be possible that it will take some more time. And it's not a conclusion, it can change immediately, but it can take some more time as well. So do not give up, like Aarti said. Try to work on it. Why it has not happened? Like, what is it that I need to change? What is it that I need to get that I'm still not getting? Would create the energy, the space that I'm asking for, right? And thank you so much, guys. We appreciate your likes, your comments. If you guys have any topic that you'd like to know from us, please put that in the comments. Use the space. Who knows? Maybe next chit chat we'll be talking about that, because none of these are planned. We just eventually come up with that. And if you think that these are helpful for all of you, please share this to people who might be benefit, who might need this and will be benefited. And I think that's what we would ask from all of you.
Yes,
And
and I think one more thing, don't judge yourself. Love yourself because you are very unique and a gift. And on that note, I think, yeah, so also I would like to mention that all these sessions, Priya and I actually do not have a script. So sometimes you may observe both of us, fumbling and talking and thinking something else, because these things like are totally unplanned and we wanted these things to be as raw for all of you. So I really hope that you guys are enjoying to listen to both of us.
Yes. So thank you guys. Keep watching, keep sharing, keep liking. That is what will make us encourage and create more sessions, more series like this. And see you next Friday. And stay in touch with us. We really love reading comments. And see you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Have a happy weekend.
You too. Yes. Bye bye.